Hi, I'm Lou. Another episode of My Car Story. I'm here with Josh. Josh, what's your last name?
Conrad.
And Josh, what's your job?
I'm the collections coordinator here for the Early Ford V8 Foundation Museum in Auburn, Indiana.
So we're going to take a look at one of Josh's cars, and come on out to the museum. You'll enjoy yourself. They got some fun cars. So let me grab the camera, Ron, as I usually do. And Josh, stay right there for a second. What are we showing next?
We got the 1933 Model 40 four-cylinder.
Well, let's take a look at that. Step right alongside me.
Two-door sedan.
Two-door sedan. So step right alongside me, and let's take an overall look at the car. It's a big car. It actually has an appearance almost like it would be a four-door because the doors are so large, but clearly it's not. And the red rims right here go along with the red pinstriping that you could see. And remember, back in this time frame, somebody is pinstriping that by hand all the way down the side of the car, although there is a little ridge there, so that might be easier. And they're pinstriping the insides of the bumper. But let's get an overall look at the front of the car. So Josh, how'd this car come here?
This car was donated to the museum by Terry Ober of Burns Mill, Missouri.
It's a beautiful ride. Why is this car in your museum?
It's a rare car. It's a 33 four-cylinder, which they made less than 3,000 of.
Wow. So I'm just curious, like, how many are still around today, right?
That's a good question.
Not too many, and we've got the horn right there. And you gotta just love the lenses and the big lenses that they are back then. And we've got it parked next to another car, so we'll take an overall shot of the side so you can kind of take that in. And make sure I get you a good steady picture if you want to pause that. What unique styling in the 30s. It just says 30s, right? And you can see the door that opens this way instead of the handle being back here. And Josh, what's this back here? What is this?
The luggage rack.
Luggage rack. So you drop that down and put luggage on it. You've got the tire here, the back window, the cool little tail lamps. I'm going to try to do the best I can and give you an overall shot of the back of it so you can kind of get a flavor. Can we move that stanchion for just a second? Right like that. Yeah, that's good. And that gives us a flavor of the back of it. Cool. Let's open the door. We'll open this door. And I just noticed too the little running lights.
Mm-hmm.
And clearly didn't have seat belts in that time frame.
Yes.
But there's some slight modifications, and you can see the
You
little,
can live in that back seat.
yeah, there's a shade back there that you can see. And there is a lot of room back here, as you can see. And the feel here. Look at the door. Just Josh is a pretty tall guy, so that gives you an idea of how big that door is. And we'll take a look at the stick shift and gauges. Let's see if I can get that. That's nice. This opens up the front window. Is this choke?
Mm-hmm.
Let's take a look at the
Very simple.
turn steel background. And the gauges accordingly. There's one more gauge there, like so. And then this is kind of what the driver would be seeing. So let's Ron, come on over and pop the hood on this, would you please?
I can do that.
And Ron, what's your background with the museum?
Well, I helped, I was on the building committee when we started this project several years ago, and then I was a trustee for a while.
Okay.
And, so things are moving along good.
And now we trust you with opening the engine compartments.
Yeah, I can handle that.
Have you ever gotten the chance to drive this one?
Yeah, we've driven it. We drove it over to the auction site across the interstate. Runs good.
Yeah. Look at these early Ford badges that we have on the firewall. And that one up there, the body number. And then, can we open the other side too, Ron?
Yep, we can do that.
Like kind of a neat 30s look of what it used to look like with both sides up. I like that. That's cool. And it gives you the feel of what it's like. The simplicity of these engines versus what we deal with today, right? Just go in, grab, turn the wrench, figure it out, and move on. That looks great. Well, let's shut these hoods, plural, and we'll have you guys stand right next to it. Just like that. Hey guys, thanks for being on My Car Story.
Thanks, Luke.